Oh,
What a way to start with Seaboss possibly dying. Wait, he's not Seaboss. He's Catman. Um,
meow. Meowdy.
yes, we are live on both the So What's the Catch YouTube channel and the So What's the Catch Facebook page. So if you are watching on either one, welcome in. Um, but we are the fan rejects. And well, Forbidden Door was on Sunday. I'm trying to think of where to start because we saw a guy literally get stabbed in the ear with a fork.
Let's start with the opening contest.
Which I was not able to watch.
And it was Adam Copeland and Christian Cage against Kip Sabian and Killswitch. Oops, sorry, Luchasaurus. Oops, sorry, Killswitch.
Anyway, you talk more about this one because I didn't get to see it.
So it looks like Killswitch is turning face, but turning only on Kip Sabian. There were some weird moments, and he was still fighting against Christian Cage and Adam Copeland, but also not exactly helping Kip Sabian. It was very weird. Either way, Adam Copeland and Christian Cage pick up the win. And it looks as of Dynamite, it has been confirmed that it will be them versus FTR at All Out in Toronto.
Yes. And as of right now, at least, the tag team titles are not going to be involved in that match.
Which I hope they do not, because I want to keep them on Brodito because I like that. I like that idea.
Yes, but like if you go back to Stand and Deliver a couple years ago, you were not happy with them making Trick Williams versus Carmelo Hayes the main event.
Yes. However, Trick Williams is Trick Williams from Philadelphia? I don't remember.
I don't think so. I don't know.
It's one thing to have like the hometown guy be in the main event, but if you're gonna have like if it's just gonna be a main event just to have it be a main event, just put the world title in the main event. However, Adam Copeland and Christian Cage are from Toronto. They're hometown guys. They are legends. And this is possibly the last time they are going to wrestle at a pay-per-view in Toronto. Why wouldn't that be the main event?
Fair point. Fair point. I did watch the video where on that Go Home episode of Dynamite where it was revealed that Luchasaurus or excuse me, Killswitch. No, I'm sorry. I mean Luchasaurus. I don't know. As he takes off his cat paws. But nope, he's keeping his cat paws on. Never mind.
My cat was trying to eat something that's not hers.
Oh, fun. But it did look like Jack Perry was involved in that video. So
yeah, I did notice that, and I do believe that that's what that's leading to. Because I think the two of them are going to reunite in some capacity as heels.
I don't know if I want Jack Perry to go back to being Jungle Boy, though.
He just doesn't have to be. He can stay the scapegoat.
Yeah. Because I actually liked him with the Elite in that gimmick. With him and Okada and the Bucks. So good.
Although I agree.
Although still my favorite version of the Elite was when Kenny was the world champion, the Bucks had the tag team titles, and you also had the Good Brothers in there.
See, I like around like 2016, 2018 being the elite with like all the people that they had. Like Flip Gordon and
but Kenny Omega was just such a goofball. And
I mean, that was like his whole thing is like when he's a heel, he turns up the intensity, or he turns up like his personality to 11, and it always comes off hilarious. I mean, his literal first promo as a member of the Bullet Club was calling Ryusuke Taguchi Busta.
Oh, fun.
Yeah, it was funny.
But
He
anyway,
went
getting
over
back
the top.
to Forbidden Door, our second match was for the TNT Championship, Kyle Fletcher versus Takahashi.
Hiromu Takahashi. That was a good match. Hiromu showed off what he could do. Kyle Fletcher physically dominated like he usually does. And
Fletcher retained.
Fletcher retained. Not much Don Callis stuff interference going on, but
Yeah. There were no well, except for the tag team titles.
Except for the tag team titles, no singles titles changed hands.
Yes. Which that's kind of, I don't want to say that's taking some of the draw out of Forbidden Door, but it's like it takes
I do
some.
agree that at least one of the women's singles titles should have changed hands.
Yes. But just in general, like it'd be nice if like a New Japan wrestler won an AEW singles title.
I'm sure that will happen eventually down the line. It should.
Yeah. But like I said, it's not nothing against Forbidden Door, but it's like some of the matches just become predictable. Like, okay, you knew Kyle Fletcher wasn't losing.
Right. I
Like,
think like the only person we really a majority of us thought was gonna be like a new champion was Athena, and she didn't win.
no. And
And
I
now
also
she's facing Mina Shirakawa or she's defending the ROH Women's title against Mina Shirakawa on Death Before Dishonor.
which is happening tomorrow night, I think.
I believe so.
So we'll see what happens with that. But the reason I wanted Athena to win that match, I guess we'll just go right to that, is because it would have guaranteed that she's going to stay on the AEW programming. Like,
I mean, I think she will. Like I said, once she reaches 1,000 days as ROH Women's Champion, she's going to vacate the belt Asuka style and move up to AEW full time.
okay, that's a fair point, but still, like, the easiest way is to say, hey, we're going to put the title on you. But now.
I mean, yes, but, you know, I'd have her go straight for the TBS title. Maybe have her be the one to dethrone Mercedes Moné, and then, well, no, because we want her to take the women's world title off of Mercedes Moné.
Yeah.
But Mercedes Moné will get the women's world title from Tony.
Yeah. But like I wanted Alex Windsor to win the 4-way and take the title from Mercedes, and I predicted that would happen. But
I'm maybe thinking that they're gonna have a rematch, because in her promo, she was talking mad shit about Alex Windsor.
that might be the match they do at All Out, honestly.
It's a most likely case.
Which,
I guarantee you that it is a most likely case.
if they do, I would have Windsor win the title. I really would.
I agree. I certainly agree that Alex Windsor should be the one to win to win it.
Yes. That's one of the things I like about some of these new people that have come into AEW is like, you know, her, Kevin Knight, Speedball, those three really stand out and kind of fit into the same category for me, which is not a bad thing. What I'm saying though is that those three specifically have come in and like I think have made an instant impact in AEW.
I agree. They're certainly over with the fans, and they have come in as honest baby faces. and I think that they really work, and they're putting in the work. They're putting in matches. They put on incredible matches. Speedball and Kevin Knight have just incredible chemistry together as a tag team. I strapped them up at some point.
Yes. Hell, Speedball for me personally at least had a match of the year candidate at the Dynamite we were at here in Cleveland against John Moxley.
Certainly did. I have his match of the year contender. I have a different match of the year contender involving him, and that was the triple threat at Dynasty for the international title between him, Kenny Omega, and Ricochet. Not Konosuke Takeshita. That match was at Revolution.
Yes, although that match was really no. Wait, what?
The triple threat.
Oh,
Ricochet, Ricochet, Speedball, Mike Bailey, and Kenny Omega.
Yes. What match are you talking about at Revolution, though?
Kenny Omega, Konosuke Takeshita.
Oh.
That was how Kenny won the international title.
Yes, you're right.
Yeah.
In the back of your mind, you're like, yes, I know I'm right.
Yeah. Of course I'm right.
Oh.
When have I ever been wrong?
Yeah. Then again, I'm usually the one calling the heel turns. By the way, I'm loving everything with Statlander and John Moxley. And I think Daniel Garcia is going to turn heel, not by attacking Nigel. I think he's going to link up with the Death Riders, and that's going to be his heel turn. Because
I could see that, but at the same time, why have him in Nigel's corner if it wasn't going to go anywhere?
Yeah, you and I, when he said that, you and I both said, oh, it's because he's turning heel. And there was nothing. He didn't really do anything during the match.
No, just bang on the mat and annoy the ref, apparently. And hold the rope for some reason.
Yeah, he held the rope, but that didn't do anything. And I was like, what? That did nothing.
Yeah.
You knew Zack Sabre Jr. wasn't going to lose.
Right.
Because he's facing Takeshita.
And he's going to lose to Takeshita.
And honestly, I did nothing against Nigel or Zack, but I didn't think it was that great of a match.
It was a more technical style match. So if you're not a fan of that style, it's not going to be that great to you. I thought it was fantastic because I do like that technical, on the mat style, submissions, holds, and all that kind of wrestling. That's my favorite kind of wrestling.
Well, don't get me wrong. I do like that type of wrestling. It's not that I'm against Zack Sabre Jr., but for some reason, the match just didn't click with me. Even though, in general, I do enjoy that type of wrestling. But there was just something about it. I'm like, this match just isn't quite there for me.
I mean, it was a bit slow comparative to other Zack matches we've seen. Compare that to the Danielson match. This match had nothing on the Danielson match from Wrestle Dream 2023.
I really enjoyed the Zack Sabre Jr. Orange Cassidy match that we got.
That match was also incredible.
Yes. So and I also really liked the Fatal 4-Way. I think it was Zack Sabre Jr., Orange Cassidy, Daniel Garcia, and Shibata.
Yep, that was when Katsuyori Shibata was ROH Pure Champion. Orange Cassidy was International Champion. And Zack Sabre Jr. was NJPW World Television Champion.
Yes, and the match was for OC's international.
Yeah, it was just for the international championship.
Yes. So those other matches, even though they were technical, like this match, I really enjoyed those. But for some reason, this match, it just didn't. I just wasn't vibing with it.
Yeah, it is completely understandable.
I I think it was also because I personally wanted Daniel Garcia in that match instead of Nigel.
Right.
So that took away a little bit too.
Yeah, I definitely agree there. Speaking of World Championship matches, let's talk about the fun one. MJF, Hangman Adam Page. He pinned him. MJF pinned him, but his foot was on the ropes. That's a callback.
Yes, that's how
That's how he beat Mark Briscoe in Cleveland. But because the ref didn't see it.
Yeah. And well, they're clearly doing MJF versus Mark Briscoe at All Out. It's all but official, and that match is gonna be hilarious. I hope with that match. I kind of hope they do a similar finish to what they did with MJF and Jericho with the Dusty finish.
Yeah.
Like I've told you, that MJF Jericho match.
I've seen it. It's good.
That was my personal favorite from All Out 2021.
Yeah.
Just because of that finish. Overall, that match was really good, but just because of that finish, it was so good. And MJF's like, I did it! I won! And the refs are like, no, you didn't. No. And that's why MJF is one of my favorite characters. Because, like, he thinks he has it, and then he has to just melt down when he's like, no! No!
Right.
And then you have Hangman, who's just, like, he can be a true baby face, but he can also fuck you up.
As he hit MJF with his own contract.
Yes.
Then hit the buckshot. 1, 2. Or no, it was the Deadeye first and then the buckshot. 1, 2, 3.
You mean the buckshot that's better than Logan Paul's?
Oh, of course. Absolutely.
Yes.
By
the way, Logan Paul is facing John Cena at Clash in Paris. Guess what? I don't care.
Neither do I.
I will not be watching a single second of Clash in Paris because the matches: Logan Paul versus John Cena, pass. Nikki Bella versus Becky Lynch, pass. Roman Reigns versus Bronson Reed, pass. And Seth Rollins versus CM Punk versus LA Knight versus Jey Uso, pass. Like,
yeah, even I'm agreeing on that one.
There's not a match on that card that I'm like, oh my God, I gotta watch that. And then to counter AEW, they're going with John Cena versus Brock Lesnar. First of all, I'm sorry, Brock Lesnar shouldn't even be on WWE TV right now. I stand by that.
I agree there.
And secondly, really? You But anyway, getting back to Forbidden Door.
Let's talk about the triple threat, the tag team match. You got the Hurt Syndicate versus FTR versus the new AEW World Tag Team Champions, Brodito. Do you think Cash's little mishap was a work? Do you think he did that on purpose so that Brodito could win?
I don't know. While we were watching, it certainly looked like somebody screwed up. But
I mean, Cash tripped on the ring, but Dax could have just easily saw that and just kicked out.
Yeah. So I don't know if it was an audible or if they just went with it. What?
I feel like Brodito was supposed to win that tag match, but I don't think this is the way it was supposed to be done.
I mean, like, it was clear Hurt Syndicate was losing the titles.
Right, as soon as Ricochet and the Gates of Agony took them out of the match completely.
Yes, which MVP got his revenge by whacking Ricochet in the back with a freaking cane.
Yeah. Now that's gonna be a good feud going forward. The Hurt Syndicate and the Gates of Agony and whatnot.
Yes. Which that's leading to a 6-man tag, which is probably going to be one of MVP's last, if I had to guess. I don't think you do that all out. That doesn't seem like a all out type of match.
No, maybe 0 Hour.
Yeah.
But would you really put Bobby Lashley and Shelton Benjamin on 0 Hour?
I don't think so.
No.
Ricochet doesn't belong on 0 Hour.
No, he does not. He does not do that either.
For me, I'm sorry, but that Ricochet Swerve match at Revolution, that's also a match of the year candidate for me.
It's a good match. It was a really good match.
Yes. I think it was the vertebraker they hit on the barricade. That was that was just stupid. But it seemed like, since they were going in the direction of FTR versus Cage and Cope, it, at least in my head, it made sense for them to put the tag titles on FTR to make that feud be about the tag titles.
Right.
But that's not what they're doing.
No. It looks like that is just going to be a straight up tag team match, which is fine because you can lend more like story to it rather than just be like, well, not only do I want revenge, but I want those titles. Now they can get personal with it.
Yeah, that's true. But I want to get back more into MJF versus Hangman because we didn't really get a lot out of it. There was so much to this match. Like, MJF is dripping him blood, and the crowd is going, "You deserve it."
And then he's begging Hangman to hit him with the Dynamite Diamond Ring, but he just throws it away.
And I think he spit in MJF's face.
Yep, that is true.
Like, those two will forever be connected. I don't know what the better feud is. Hangman versus Swerve or Hangman versus MJF? God.
Hangman versus Swerve. It just that feud just got bloody and very personal.
Yeah, but so is this feud with MJF and Hangman.
They never had a Texas death match.
That's true. I don't know if MJF would ever do a Texas death match, though.
No.
But, like, given that they're, like, MJF tried to light, what's his name? Mark Briscoe on fire. And Mark Briscoe's talking about lighting MJF on fire. What, are they going to do an Inferno match at All Out?
Please, that would be funny.
I can't. That's the thing, though. I can't see MJF doing like a death match or anything like that.
Right. He had to be goaded into doing a Iron Man match at the most.
Yes. Which that Iron Man match was
simply incredible.
Yes. MJF just whacks Danielson with a freaking like oxygen tank.
Yeah. And that was after 60 minutes of just chef's kiss wrestling.
Yes. That pay-per-view all around was just
Revolution 2023 was a fantastic pay-per-view.
Yes. I loved the Ricky Starks Chris Jericho match. You had, I'm trying to think. Was that the one where you got BCC versus FTR?
Was that 2023 or was that 2024?
That might have been 2024. Oh, right, because Revolution 2023 was Texas Death, Moxley, Hangman.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, God. But No, I also loved that BCC FTR match at Revolution. And
Yeah, that was a good
yeah,
tag team match.
yes. That's why I'm saying, like, and I liked the way they built that feud. Like, they went to a time limit draw and then did the rematch at Revolution. That's what I was trying to suggest with Jet Speed versus Death Riders. Like, let them have a straight up tag team match and then do a rematch at All Out. I don't see anything wrong with that.
Right.
Like, I personally think that would be a great match. But I just want to go straight to Dynamite. I know there's other matches on Forbidden Door we didn't talk about, but
We didn't even talk about the insanity that was the cage match.
oh yeah, you're right.
We gotta talk about this. Darby killed himself and Gabe Kidd. Everyone killed Osprey. Tanahashi almost tried to jump off the cage, but Kota Ibushi, of all people, Mr. I'm insane and take bumps directly onto my neck, was talking him down. So, when he's the voice of reason, things are really bad. We got that nice Golden Lovers Young Buck spot. That would be a hell of a tag match. What else did we get? Everything.
And Darby's ear got mangled.
Oh yeah, that was.
And
the Young Bucks thought they were bringing in thumbtacks. Nope, gummy bears.
yeah, we want our old entrance back.
Oh yeah, Kenny Omega vibing to Bop was just so
yes. Oh my god. Hey, by the way, if that's the direction they want to go, Kenny Omega versus Hangman at All Out, I would not be upset at that.
No, but they made it a member of the Don. But Don already said it was going to be a member of the Don Callis family, so I think it is going to be Josh Alexander.
You could turn that into a good feud.
No, of course you can. It's Josh Alexander and it's Hangman Adam Page.
Yes. But the funny thing is, we all thought it was going to be Ricochet.
Yeah, it looked like it had been going that way when he, just randomly hit him over the back with a chair.
Yes, well, because
not all that random, but like the moment came out of nowhere.
Yeah, well, yeah, because Ricochet helped MJF basically tie and strangle Mark Briscoe.
Well, yeah.
But that moment seemed like it was supposed to be the Hurt Syndicate.
Yeah.
But, well, that's not happening. But, I'm trying to... Oh, right. We didn't cover Athena versus Toni Storm. Oops.
Yeah. Well, I mean, we talked about how, like, she should have won, but...
Yes, Athena should have won that match.
Athena should have won. Billy Starks tried to get involved, but Mina Shirakawa dragged her to the back.
Yep. And I could see a scenario where Mina wins and beats Athena. I could.
It's too... I don't think it's going to happen on Friday. Because...
It's unlikely, I agree.
Because they want her to reach 1,000 days, and I don't think she's gotten that threshold yet.
It just seems weird to me that they've had Billy Starks challenge her twice and not win either time.
Yeah, I agree there. I do believe that it should have been her, but I think that the time for that is past.
Yeah. I'm already falling asleep.
I feel that. So let's run over some highlights of Dynamite.
Yes.
It opened with FTR cutting one of their standard heel promos when Adam Copeland erupts. And Christian Cage attacks from behind, giving Big Stoke a kill switch.
Yeah. Not the dinosaur.
Not the dinosaur. The move. He used to be called the Unprettier.
Yeah.
So
Green stole it, or did he steal it from her?
No. Christian Cage has been doing that shit since the 90s. You think Chelsea Green's been wrestling in the 90s? No.
So Chelsea Green stole it from him
Basically.
and called it the Unpretty Her.
Yes. And then they Adam Copeland called FTR out, said CNC FTR the first time ever, all out Toronto, all that. The match has been announced. Then our opening contest was Jon Moxley up against Daniel Garcia.
Which ended with the most devastating move in all of sports entertainment, the surprise roll up. But
Daddy Magic didn't bleed when going up against the Death Riders this time.
Yes, even though Daddy Magic was wearing all white.
Yes. Wheeler Yuta would get into the ring, tell Darby Allin that Moxley says no, or not, he would say that he would say to Darby. He wouldn't say it to or tell Darby. He would say to Darby, who's somewhere at the time, that Moxley says no. Then he would get back in and talk about like how disrespectful the Philly crowd is, and prompts the return of the what was he called?
The handsome devil.
The handsome devil Hook.
Yes.
To beat him up.
But in the background, Moxley and Daniel Garcia are having some type of conversation. They've been teasing a heel turn from Daniel Garcia over the last couple weeks. I could see him, like I said, I could see him joining the Death Riders.
That could very well be the case. He was one of the original targets of the Death Riders, and Bryan Danielson did want him in the Blackpool Combat Club originally all the way back in 2022. Yes. So that could be what Mox is going for here.
Yes. Like I said, I think Statlander could also end up joining the Death Riders. You need that.
But right now, she's in a tag team with Harley Cameron, and they faced Penelope Ford and, in my opinion, the most overrated woman on the AEW women's roster, Megan Bayne.
And didn't Harley and Statlander win?
Statlander defeated Statlander pinned Penelope Ford for the win. Afterwards, Megan Bayne took a cheap shot on Harley while they were celebrating. Out comes Willow to make the save. All-Star 8-man tag action between the new AEW Tag Team Champions Brodito and Jet Speed up against the Don Callis families Konosuke Takeshita, Kazuchika Okada, Josh Alexander, and
Yo soy Hechicero.
Yep.
Yeah. Even though I love that you just skipped right over the Mercedes Moné celebration thing.
Really didn't go anywhere. No one interrupted. The only thing she did was talk trash about her opponents.
Yeah.
That was it.
Windsor probably was meant to interrupt, but her husband's about to have neck surgery.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah, the fact that Will Ospreay gets to be with her, Ospreay's a lucky man.
Yes, he is. So the second roll-up happened of the night when I don't know who rolled up.
Josh Alexander
rolled up.
Speedball
Mike Bailey to win for the Don Callis family. It looks like he is going to challenge Hangman at All Out, which brings us to the Hangman segment.
Yep.
Hangman Adam Page out there cutting a promo when he's interrupted by the Don himself, saying he wants the belt back that he should have never lost because it was held by a weakling, Kenny Omega.
Yeah. And the Don Callis family comes out and
they swarm Hangman. Hangman attacks. Then Jet Speed comes out to make the save when Hangman's inevitably swarmed. And then comes out Kenny Omega, prompting a 8-man all-star tag next week. Kenny Omega, Hangman Adam Page, and Jet Speed versus the Young Bucks, Kyle Fletcher, and Josh Alexander.
My brain will not be able to handle that. Especially Josh Alexander and Kevin Knight in the same ring again. Like, I don't know.
I don't think a lot of people can comprehend. We're getting Omega Hangman versus the Young Bucks again.
I know. But
One
there's
of the
just
greatest tag team matches of all time.
oh, don't get me wrong, but there's just something about Josh Alexander, Kevin Knight. Can you say chemistry?
You can. I didn't really see much of that from the match this week, but they sure have some.
I mean, I don't know. Those two just in the same ring just sounds like pure magic to me.
Yeah, I mean, we knew Speedball and Josh Alexander had chemistry because they were in TNA.
Yes. And that's why I'm like, why'd you have to have Speedball, or I'm sorry, Josh Alexander win with the most devastating move in all of sports entertainment? Why not just have Josh Alexander hit the C4? Like, nobody ever kicks out of that.
Right.
It doesn't hurt Speedball.
No, it does not.
Like, yeah. I mean, I guess you're going to have Hangman kick out of it at least once during All Out.
Yeah.
But
so now we get to the trios titles.
which I prior to 0 Hour, when was the last time those were defended? Honestly,
was it All In?
That's the thing. I don't know.
I think it was All In.
It seems like AEW's forgotten that they have trios.
I mean, to be fair, Joe Joe did have to go away to film stuff for Twisted Metal, which is the show he's on. He plays Sweet Tooth, the clown guy. So that's probably why.
But just in general, I'm like, wait, what?
I mean, the trios titles have been inconsistent ever since the Acclaimed won them, so.
Yeah. I'm not enjoying everything with Max Caster and Anthony Bowen.
I'm enjoying the Max Caster stuff. I'm not enjoying the Anthony Bowen stuff.
Like, if they do that match at All Out, I'll be like,
it'll be the third time they've done it, and it's just stop, please.
Yeah. Like, let's go, Max. You're the best wrestler
alive. I love that.
Never wins ever.
I mean, to be fair, he did have that time limit draw with Roosh.
Yes. I want.
So we will talk. So, the Hurt Syndicate got involved.
Yes. Because
MVP hit Ricochet with his cane, and that cost them the match.
Yeah. I love that Ricochet just was left in the ring while Gates of Agony got into a brawl with
Bobby Lashley and Shelton Benjamin. That was awesome. So now we get to our main event of Dynamite. Darby Allin versus Claudio Castagnoli. Falls, count anywhere in. Jesus Christ, Darby Allin died.
Yes.
Like several times. He got put through a TV onto concrete. He got tossed from a shopping cart onto chairs.
Yes.
And that was before they even got into the ring. He got the giant swing in the entryway. That was fun.
Yes.
And put through tables, thrown off the ring through the announce table.
Yes.
And he still managed to win.
Yes. Somebody check him. I don't think he has a spine. He's got to be made up of like cardboard or something.
That or something even more. No, because cardboard can be broken. Darby Allin is made of something unbreakable.
True. Maybe he's made of diamond.
Maybe. Steel? You can't really break steel.
No, you can.
It takes a lot to break steel, though, and I don't think anyone in AEW has a lot.
True.
Unless you're Jay White, because Jay White did break his hand.
Ugh. I want Jay White back.
I know, we all do.
Seems like Bullet Club Gold or whatever their Bang Bang Gang, whatever their name is, they can't catch a break. If one of them comes back, another one gets injured.
Or if you're Colton Gunn, you come back just to get injured.
Yes.
At least they're doing stuff with Juice and Austin Gunn now.
Yeah. And they still have Card Blade and Card Colton.
Yeah.
I don't think Austin ever got a nickname now.
No, I suggested Automatic. Or if you want to be even better with it, like something with shotguns, like pump action or lever action.
Yeah, but no, going back to this, like, I don't know how Darby does it. And then at the end, everybody's chanting Eddie, but he never showed up. They might save Eddie Kingston for after the Darby match at All Out. Honestly.
That's what I'm guessing, because they'll want to go straight into that program.
Yes, that will be and do that match at Wrestle Dream.
Yeah. Then you have the Death Riders turn on Moxley because he's, kind of getting his thing.
Yeah. But I want Moxley to go back to using Wild Thing at some point, but not be true baby face.
Well, I mean, Moxley will never be a true babyface. He's always been a tweener.
Yeah, I still remember All Out against MJF. He uses the paradigm shift. He just shrugs his shoulders like it was quite funny. But it's already 10:15. I don't know about you, but I got an early morning tomorrow, so I want to get going to bed.
Yeah, I want to go into bed too.
All right. So we did a solid 40 minutes. We talked briefly about pay-per-view and a little bit about Dynamite. Hopefully we can get some more of our friends in here next week. And we'll go from there.